I love football because you have to prove yourself every weekend.
He's a guy that'll continue to work.
I'm going to do whatever it takes to win.
You got to dream big and live bigger.
You feel like you can't go no more. You give it an extra push.
I'm a competitive person. I never like losing.
I'm everything that you thought I was, and then some.
I have everything to prove.
Yeah, this is a little Khalil Brothers shrine. Oh, it's pretty cool to get this. This is one of my favorite ones. Parade All-American in high school. Got one for my dad right there. Look at that. Servite Hall of Fame, class of 77. This is Ryan, one of his awards. Yeah, there's a lot of Ryan stuff over here. We obviously come from a football family. It's exciting. It's surreal to think about, really. My brother coming in to basically play professional football. This is the park. This is where it all started. 8th grade, going into high school, getting my butt kicked by Ryan.
You need my hands under here?
No, we don't.
You sure?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask. I know I don't have the hands of Cam Newton, but that's okay. Here we go on one.
No, it's on me actually.
Oh, it's on you? Okay, my bad.
Why is it on you? Knew he was gonna do that. It's a tight family. It's definitely a football family. Apparently, we didn't get our looks from him. So let's do a little before and after. Wait, let's see.
Now, you notice this right here? This is where it all started. That's the DNA that got him to where he's at.
My dad played at the University of Arizona and was drafted by the Bills.
My husband played football, but the success that my kids have had is just amazing. I think the way that they've handled it has been pretty amazing, too.
The little details what you use in wrestling and MMA, it's very applicable on a football. Today we work with the mat. Specifically with him, we work on a lowering level, balance, stability.
Ready, here you go. No. They go over, just go under. Yep, perfect.
And inside hand control.
Now move my hands to the outside.
We really enjoy to work with him because you can see results very quick. Same time.
Push it. Track that way, rookie.
There's a genuine love between the two brothers. You know, they kid with each other. They like to, fight, wrestle. But I think they both want each other to do well.
You know, I try to take on the similar role that my dad had with me and not really trying to force anything on him and just kind of being there for him if he wants my advice. You know, he's not afraid to ask me, and he's not afraid to not ask me when he doesn't really feel like hearing what Big Brother has to say.
It was just a great opportunity for Matt to learn from him as he went through all the stuff that we went through as we went through the process.
He was helping me with my diet. He actually paid for food for me. I had that all year last year in college, and that was a big help. He's been through season after season and knows what it takes to play at a high level.
Matt has his struggles trying to keep the weight on and maintain his mass.
I think I'm up to like 6,500 calories a day, and that's barely gaining and more maintaining my weight.
The requirements, physiological needs of a lineman are going to be different from those of a cornerback. You try to learn from those guys, what are the needs these guys have, and how can we then, as a company, as nutrition, hydration experts, fill those needs.
What I've learned through this whole process is you perform by what you put in your body. The healthier food I put in my body really helps you perform at a higher level, and that's become important to me. As much as I've helped him out, I mean, most of what he's done on his own. He's worked hard. Everything he gets, he deserves. You know, being drafted and going to a different team is going to be a different experience. I'll kind of be set out on my own voyage, kind of have to experience things for myself. This is going to be the first time I'll go somewhere that I won't be called Ryan.
Help me out with the combine, tell me everything.
Yeah, pro day. It feels more like a media day with a 30-minute throwing session, sandwiched in between somewhere. But just go out there and have a good workout. Feel good about it when you come off the field. That's the goal. I think you put pressure on yourself to go out and perform like any athletic endeavor. So yeah, I put a little pressure on myself to go out there and do well.
The future of the Indianapolis Colts, this could be the man.
As far as external pressure, I don't really buy into that.
We were very impressed. He has a very strong ball throwing across the middle. He had 48 passes today, and he showed all of his weapons.
I think I showed that I can, make whatever throw is asked of me and be a quarterback at the next level.
That's a classic.
Of course. Did anybody ever ask you for an autograph?
Once.
Growing up, it was always people that would come talk to him.
Usually to complain.
I spent 5 years playing for the Oilers, mostly as a backup quarterback, backed up Warren Moon.
And now it's a little different, I guess. Yeah.
He grew up thinking everybody's dad played professional football at one point. Well, I guess this is what happens, because little kids don't know. And he did grow up around the sport at every stage, Pop Warner, middle school, high school. He grew, he developed.
He came in as a very unassuming guy. That was his role as a sophomore. And then, after the first game, it became evident that everybody was going to follow him.
I try and impart stuff I've learned on some of the high school kids. You're rushing up, stepping up, there. So go. I remember sitting at the Manning Passing Academy and listening, to Eli talk about doing drills that you happen maybe twice a year, but you need to practice it at least a couple times. Quarterback break and contain, and someone who's deep just running down to the sideline, and someone who's short just turning up the sideline. Sound good? I was just here, and then I'd just be running up. Make sense? If I could sort of continue that tradition of passing information down, I try to.
He's real down to earth. Yeah, real nice guy.
Thanks, Coach.
Good job, fellas.
I remember consciously making efforts, in the off season, in the spring, when you're really fighting for the position. Try and work as hard as you can in the weight room. Show that you can, hang with the big boys. Willing to grind and do the hard things with everybody else. This offseason is a chance to better myself. What can I do to make myself better? It's a clean mouthpiece.
It's a clean mouthpiece.
My motivation right now is making it to an NFL training camp with, the best chance to be successful.
Athletes like the ones we're going to test here have achieved a high level. They have genetic gifts, they have a drive and a desire to win, and they're also trying to look at the small things they can do to add to their performance.
I put myself in this situation by playing football. I think playing it fairly well, regardless of who's watching you, who's there, what's being said about you on the internet, or what type of endorsement you get, or what you're doing. It's all about playing football. So at the end of the day, you're not losing sight of why you're here, football.